Hello, welcome to another YouTube video. I'm just once again going to one-take this since I don't like editing. Anyways, a while back I needed, or rather wanted, a wither rose farm for my SMP I have with a few friends. I wanted to build my own farm this time around, and I wanted to use a new mechanic. Anyways, the result is this wither rose farm. It produces 30,200 wither roses per hour. The mechanic that I decided to use on was the Infestation potion with allays. Allays are damaged by magma blocks every half a second and then produce silverfish. Let me show this to you. The silverfish will then get funneled down into two funnels where they get pre-damaged by pufferfish. This actually deals a decent amount of damage and is enough to get the silverfish, or most of the silverfish, down to half a heart. They then get damaged by the wither and produce wither roses. I'm posting this a bit early because I want to start a competition. Right now I have 32 allays. You can produce 1080 silverfish per allay, or any other entity that you damage. Right now I produce 30,200 wither roses, or rather 943 wither roses per allay per hour, and that's an efficiency of 87%. Roughly 87% of what the potential could be ends up actually in the output down here. The storage down here is not completely done. I have just yoinked this design of the Storage Tech Discord. It's by Phil Goodinator and Walter. I have made the optimization back here, or the change back here, that you can use the crafter and you just fill in shulker boxes and shulker shells back here, which should be enough storage for the entire lifetime of the farm, ideally. It gets collected in here, and that is not enough for a farm this fast. Alright, let's get into the how do we build this section of this video. And I'm not going to give you a block by block tutorial, that would be pointless. Most of you will take the litematic I have placed down in the video description and just straight up use it. And that is, in my eyes, good enough. Nonetheless, there is a few things you might want to consider when building this farm. First of all, the wither explodes when you spawn it in, and it also shoots blue skulls when it doesn't target anything. So ideally, you'll first get in the wither, the iron golem, then place in the wither, and then you start building any of the farm. You also want to get in the allays before you finish this chamber here. Getting in 32 allays into this single block holding cell is not exactly a super easy task, but you can do it fairly easily if you do it with bubble columns. And then piston in the magma block from the side. Lastly is the pufferfish. You can just straight up place pufferfish into these blocks while you have them in the bucket, so they aren't really anything you need to concern yourself with, but I place them after you have completed the holding cell. This is then you need to fill in some items. First in, we have this etho hopper clock here. This takes in 2 stacks and 40 items, or 2,800 something ticks per potion. The potion brewery here needs to be pre-filled. You need all of these splash potion of Infestation already filled in before you build anything of this brewery here. Because the brewery only works if you take out potions slower than a single brewing cycle. And if nothing is filled in here, it would just break. Then yeah, you need to pre-fill this dispenser here with glass bottles so that they get dispensed out when instead of being placed inside of the dispenser. Then you need to fill up all of these items that are used to brew the actual potion. And that should be enough for the brewery part. Down here, the storage, of course, needs to be pre-filled with shulker shells and chests. If there is no shulker shell in there yet, you can just press this button here and we will try to place another shulker shell. What is also quite annoying, what can happen is that the shulker shell, the shulker picks up another item during building. Ideally you'll check that before you finish building the farm, and then you can just break this redstone torch here, which will cycle the shulker shell. And then you can fix the broken shulker and put it back into the system. You need to pre-fill one shulker box here, I think, although this may be location dependent, but just fill in one here, it will help you. Lastly, this is not Enderman proof. When Endermen teleport in here, they'll eventually end up here and they'll end up taking damage and they'll attack the wither that's here. They'll succeed and then the wither will blow up the farm, which is not in our best interest of producing wither roses. Therefore, you need to place it at least 48 blocks away from a place where Enderman can spawn and where you are sure that the Enderman will in fact not teleport to. And yeah, that's it. I hope you like this video and do the standard YouTube stuff, like, comment, subscribe. I don't know. Is there other stuff? No, I think that's Twitch. Yeah, anyways, I hope you had fun and that this was worth your time, and goodbye.